Hello students, it's Mrs. Pop here, and today you will be getting 3 important pieces of paper to glue in your ELA notebook. So the first two, and actually before I talk about them, I'd like you to find the next 2 clean sheets of paper in your notebook that are side by side. That way they're just all laid out together, all 3 of them. The first one is a chart that shows college and career readiness based on Lexile scores or Lexile levels. So here on the left-hand column you see the grade levels. So 8th grade, it's showing that if you want to be on track for college and career readiness as an 8th grader, your Lexile needs to be in this range. Okay, now if it is this or above, you are actually exceeding where you need to be. So you're even further along than you need to be for college and career readiness, so that is very remarkable. And also I want to point out this column here. Let me make sure I'm in the 8th grade, yes. So if you are within this range, then that means you are approaching, so you're very close to being college and career ready. So it kind of just gives you an idea of your progress. So you're going to glue that on the left-hand side of your 2 clean sheets of paper at the top. Underneath it, you're going to glue this graph. It says, tracking your first try activity scores. And so at the bottom, all of these slanted lines are for the dates of the article, the dates that you read each article. You're going to graph the articles that you read, that you're assigned for ELA. Okay, so if you read one as a choice for ELA, then you can graph that too, but you don't have to. What you do have to graph are those articles that are assigned to you every Wednesday in ELA. If you read one with Mr. Askew or Miss Vestal or another teacher, then you do not have to graph it, okay? These are just every single week, every single Wednesday. You should be filling out one of them. So you would just record the date starting this week. You'll put the Wednesday date that you were in the lab, and then you will graph your score. Now this big bold black line is here because to make the most progress, focus on first try scores above 75%. Okay, so if you're hitting that 75, that's great. If you're above it, that's great. So this is where you'll record that. Over here on the right-hand side is your 3rd paper you'll glue down. This is for Lexile tracking. It says here, my Lexile score at the beginning of the year. Okay, and Miss Flynn will call you back one at a time throughout the week to tell you or to remind you what your score was at the beginning of 8th grade, and you'll write it down right here. And then I'd like you to come up with a goal for yourself for the end of the school year. You know, we still have about 8 weeks left of school, so think about what kind of goal you have for yourself for the end of your 8th grade year going into high school. Where do you want to see your Lexile? Right here, my reading action plan, steps to help me reach my goal. So later you'll be brainstorming some thoughts, something you might want to write here that's going to help you to increase that Lexile. And then down here you have the Lexiles up the left-hand side, and down here we have months of the year. So you will actually be starting with February. And when you log on to Achieve this week, I'd like you to find what your current Lexile is and go ahead and graph it. So if it's 900, then you are going to find 900. Oops. Okay, right there. Let's check. Yep, 900. And you are going to shade in for the month of February all the way up to 900. And then hopefully in March you're going to see that Lexile stay the same, or better yet, start to grow, and that between February and June, actually probably May will be the last time you'll graph it here at school, you're going to see your Lexile start to increase. Okay, so make sure you get all of these things glued down, and make sure you're keeping that ELA notebook safe and bringing it with you every single day. Thank you.